Hello guys, I'm back with another video, which one is my IELTS speaking part. So how you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. So today I will talk about my speaking IELTS speaking test. So just I'm doing practice, so just I want to enhance and I want to be a perfection on telling the story. That's why I'm making this video to develop my skill. So let's start with the part one. So, as you know, guys, my schedule really is very headache, and even though I do not have much time to make videos, but I'm trying to involve in these things to enhance the skills. That's why. So today I will talk about uh, a topic which one is evening time. So this one is a part one. So in part one, there will be 6 or 8 questions. So according to your experience or according to your reviews, you can give the answer. So let's first start with the first question. Okay, do you like the morning or evening? I am not a early bird, but I do like evening time because in the evening time I used to go outside with my friends. I remember in the last week I went to one place which one was Cannot Place. It is located in the central area of New Delhi. So I went there and I bought the clothes and as well as we have a fun there. Okay, the second question is how do you usually do in the evening? Okay, in the evening I used to cook and as well as I used to be a rest. In my schedule, this is the one. This is the of the one. What this is the time which one is my leisure time. I used to watch videos or I used to enhance the skills. I remember in yesterday I read I watched one video which one was fellow psychology class and it was conducting in the out of the country. So I like that video and it gives me the more powerful and as well as it enhance my skills to listening and as well as to understand. Okay, the third question is what did you do in the evening when you are little and why? Okay, this is the interesting question. When I was a little, I do not remember exactly, but I remember when I was a child, I used to play sports games and as well as to catch the fish. That time I remember I used to go to go to parks and as well as in our small village we do have a very green trees there, and a lot of the times we are spending below the green trees. And I like that moment because whatever I was playing, that was my childhood memory. And even though now I'm not able to play these things because I am engaged with my schedules. Okay. Are there any differences between what you do in the evening and now and what you did in the past? There is a lot of differences. When I was a child, I was just having the phones on the evening times. But when I grew up, that I realized that that thing is not a cup of tea. So I have to make a proper schedules and as well as to enhance the, as well as to explore the many things. When I came into the New Delhi, I remember I was very dumb, and even though I was not able to go outside alone, but one of my brother he gave me the more energy, and he told me to go there and explore many things. That's why I'm on that state. Now I'm on the stage. I'm on the stage to explain the everything in front of anyone. That one is the good parts of my life. So now first part, first topic is completed. Now I will go for the computers. Okay, this one is a part one is going on. I have the 4 minutes, but according to the interview, the first part is completed. But just I want to practice. That's why I'm doing the two topics. Okay, in what condition would you see a computer? When it comes to seeing the computers, probably when we have the work or when we are playing the games on the computer. So on that time, or even though we can say it, when we have the leisure time, so we used to go through the computer and to watch movies or to make a project like that. We are going through it. Okay, when was the first time you used the computer? Actually, I used to use the computer because I'm doing the IELT test. So it is hard to listen in the phone or as well as see in the picture. So it become harder to. So in every day I'm using my laptop but not a computer. So I do not have the computer, so just I'm using the laptops when it comes to solve the issue or to watch lectures to understand clearly. So I used to go through it. Apart from it, I also go through because of I do have a lot of documents on the computer, so I used to go there to explain and as well as to write the things on the paper book. So like that I'm going. Okay, third question is, what would your life be like without computers? As per my views, computer is playing the key roles in our daily lives, and our necessary things are surrounded by the computer. So when it comes to explain the things, we used to go there and as well as to explain things. So as per my view, this is the playing is a very significant role, and most of the people without a computer they cannot survive to this. And I saw one video on the YouTube, one scientist who done the experience, who done the experiment on that things. A person who was in the black hole, in the white rooms, and they told to that the person you cannot use the any electronic device, and you have to alive at least 4 days. Then the experiment was gone wrong because the person who is addicted to the computer, so when they do not have the anything to do, so they used to do there, because when they have the knowledge, when they do not have the things to do, so most of the times our mind and psychology things are saying that if we are engaged with the things, so of course that will be help. But apart from it, there is a relation between the mind and the psychology things. So our minds is telling to do the things, but our psychology and physically body are saying to be a rest. So like that, they had done the experiment, but that was a flop. As per the experiment, it is considered as people are surrounded by the computer. And the fourth question is, in what condition would it be difficult for you to use a computer? This is a typical question, but I remember uh, difficult uses computer. There is a lot of difference. There is a significance, we can say, difficulties in the computer. Like if you do not have the proper knowledge about the computer, of course you will face a lot of problems. I remember when I was in the 9th standard, that time I was not able to use the computer, but when I moved into the New Delhi, then I took the computer classes. But I realized that that was not a hard if you want to learn the new things, and if you are doing regularly, so of course that will be not harder. So that, like that, I had done the mistakes, but it depends on the people to people, how can they are considering. So like if a person who want to build the skills in the computer, of course they will have to keen on that things, but not in the equations can be in the portion who lead be the side. Okay, now the first part is completed. Now I will go for the second parts. So just I will pause the video for 1 minute, and once I will complete my notes, then I will explain 2 minutes for the part two. Okay. So guys, now my 1 minute is finished. So now I will explain a topic is a cue card. The cue card is describe a quiet place you like to spend your time in. The points are given. I have to mention these points while speaking. So there it is, where it is, and how you know it, and how often you go there, and what you do there, and explain why you like the place. So let's just start with the 2 minutes. So just I have this 2 minutes. As we know, a quiet place in this modern era, it is playing the key roles for the many peoples, because most of the people who have the more headache, so they used to go in the quiet place to relax. Today I will talk about one of my quiet place, which one is located in my village. It is not far from my village. It is too near to my village, and the location it is called Pachigachia, but it is the smallest name, and in our hometown it calls. So I don't know about that place. When I was going there, one of my friends who is living on that area, and he told me that this area is very quiet. We should spend sometimes there, and we have to think about our life. I went there, but when I went there, I feel it was a very quiet place, and it is the very good place to live. I used to go 2 or 3 times in a week, because that place I like, because I am used to have the very quiet place to spend more times. I like one thing that was the nature and our waterproofs, because where I was sitting, besides that there was a very rivers, and just I put my leg into the rivers and I feel the water and the nature. So that's why I went there, and most of the times I used to go there, because when I'm headache with my schedules, I am irritated with my schedules. So I used to go and to be relaxed and be think about our life, what we have to achieve in upcoming days, and as well as what we have done today. So like that, I'm doing there. But on the other hand, one things I do not like, that was some elephant who throw into the ponds and thus they washed. So our water was very dirty. So of course, if the governments, or if our villager will consider as a good parts of the quiet place, then of course they will be develop that area, and they will purify that water to be a tourist, become a tourist place, so people will go there and they will have the fun. So now the first second part is completed. Now I will go for the third part. So just in third part there will be the follow-up question. So just whatever is the mention in the cue card, just the question will be follow up, but not from my experience. That will be the social, I have to consider as a whole or whole universe. So first question is, it is hard to find quiet place in cities. As per my view, in the city sites, the government is also made a very numerous place to very quiet place, and it is also given as rewards in our India country, in India. I remember one place what it is called the Ada Gardens. That place is very quiet. I've been there, but that one is famous for the love of pines, because the building of the Samaritans who made by the ancient, they love to our better halves. So that's why they made. So people are going there to have a fun, and just they are enjoying there. So just I and my friends, we went there, but I love the natures and as well as the quiet area. So I don't think so. It is hard to find the quiet area in the city side. Why is it quieter in the countryside? As per my views, in the countryside, there is much, there is a less population, and if we will talk about the country, so because our peoples who is not considerable the things who can be bear with the peoples. So our the natures and the person who is expending the time, so used to go, they used to go in the office sites, and that's why they feels that place is very quiet considered to the countrysides. Okay, why do people go to quiet place? mm, as per as per my view, most of the people who is going in a quiet place because they want to be, just they want to relax, and as well as some person who want to make a decision, or just he want to make a proper conclusion about his life. That's why the people who is going there, and they are sitting in the specific place to think what we have to achieve. So like that, the in our country, people are going in the quiet place. Okay, now third part is completed. So this all about the speaking parts. So I made a long video, but I will not have much time to speak. But however, just I'm doing the practice. So just I want to clear my thoughts to understand the other people. That's why I'm making this video to conclude. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope, guys, I will see you tomorrow.